Alright, I'm back. Let's get it going. Where the hell am I?
There he is.
Police station.
Take our pensions.
Before the attack, we
you
all
want?
thought our money would be safe at the OCP
I
bank.
have pertinent information
Yeah.
regarding
Glad we got
the
Murphy
case.
on our team.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will
Fuck.
chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's
Okay.
over, join us in the briefing room.
Yeah.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. RoboCop, is that you? I can't see
Yeah.
anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Alright. Down we go. Probably all the way down in the garage. Yep, there we go. Open sesame. Yes. Oh, it's a puzzle. One. Nope. 2, 3, 4. Alright, did it.
Oh,
You're welcome.
That's Detroit, shining beacon of hope.
What else can I put things in? I don't want slow motion. I'm okay without it. Deduction will eventually give me more experience, but I don't think I'm gonna get there in time. Armor might be the way to go for me, considering I keep taking a lot of damage.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Hey, Docs.
I'm afraid not.
All right,
Looks like OCP's
let's see
really
what's
coming
cooking
close
under
to
the
the plan.
hood.
God knows what
Once
they'll
I'm
put
done,
next.
he's all yours, Doctor.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
I think I got a B. I'm okay with a B. Found no secrets whatsoever. I'll take a B.
Hello, RoboCop. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is
Yes.
she?
She is stable.
Coma.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
That's a tough one. It was for the
They would
best.
not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when
Unfortunately.
you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful, especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
System
As
failure.
system failure. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
I don't really have anything to think about any of that.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands.
Oh, I got upgrades. Let's put them in armor. Yeah. So automatic feeder, no need to reload, weapon damage, pelter rounds. Some rounds may split, dealing more damage to short range. Okay. Reload speed, spread, magazine capacity. This one doesn't have anything special. Let's take a look at this guy. No. Yeah. Piercer, piercing, reload speed, capacity, piercing, speed, weapon damage, okay. Cool. I'll try this one.
Where was the meeting point supposed to be?
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs tobacco with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking
Don't
out
care.
for you, Murphy.
Yeah, he might be a rat, but doesn't mean you get to treat him like shit. Be better.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want
Yeah,
you
when
all
he's
to head
threatened.
to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old
old
man
man?
himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough. Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly,
Sir,
find
RoboCop.
Spike.
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
Now what do you want?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John
Yeah.
Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your
Pot calling
image
kettle
to
black.
influence the good people of this city. And without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But, you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
I am not involved in politics.
Well, let's not get too hasty. You can still
No,
show
I'm not
support
involved.
for me. Right?
Absolutely not.
We're on the same side. I need to go.
Doubtful.
Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta
Actions
City.
have a political
Vote for the
impact.
neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Fuck off. I don't want to get political, mainly because in this scenario of a world, I'm a famous cop, so anyone I side with is gonna cause basically everyone to vote for that side. That's why you should remain neutral if you're famous, as much as you can.
Face to face with the old man himself. I tell him all about how the OCP is fucking
Shiny.
us over.
Got a job for you.
Fuck you.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're
Yeah.
out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
I don't like you. Alright, let's go hit the streets. I don't think you are still open. Spike in a haystack. Clever.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase.
Why?
Do you think it's gonna hold his weight?
Doesn't matter. The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
The hell do you mean defect?
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
What do you want?
You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I don't know.
Are you asking a machine about dreams?
You're selling yourself short, son. Delta City's construction.
Do I
is
dream of
about to
robotic
start.
sheep?
Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new
Electric
and
sheep.
strong.
I think that's the line.
Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Sure.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Stop bothering me. A personal need, or the needs of the many, needs of the few. God, this is tough. This is really tough. I don't know, because the police are owned by OCP anyway, so that there's really nothing I can do there. And OCP is going to do whatever it wants because it's a private corporation. So I think Lewis, but she's in a coma, so what really can they do besides anything else? She's in a hospital being looked after. Either way, that doesn't seem like I could get anything. Fine.
My fellow officers worry about OCP's intention regarding their work.
Really? I'll have a word with Becker. Perhaps some new equipment would boost their morale.
It would be appreciated.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
I mean, you can. Just get different doctors.
Take care of yourself. After all, a piece of...
Holy shit! What was that?
RoboCop.
Me.
Not such a piece of junk after all.
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to
Probably.
get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
You don't look so good. You alright? What's up here? Oh. Okay. That's just the exit. Okay, I remember where I am now.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
FTO?
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the
Field
dumpsters.
training officer.
That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Come on. Talk.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
If we live the way others want us to live, what kind of life would it be? Or rather, whose?
You're right. I want to be my own man. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty
Helmet.
light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my
We are on our
channel
way,
and
ma'am.
follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaken.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim
Ignoring her.
of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes,
Could you listen to
but
the
it's
lady?
not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over.
Ignoring her.
Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing.
Ugh.
Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Cat lady with cataracts.
Yes, it
Go
makes
figure.
an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune.
Turn
so
your
don't
flashlight
you come back
on.
without him.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Makes sense, though.
Clear. Clear.
Yeah. I think we got a breakthrough here, though.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it.
Wow.
Good job.
I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
No trace of animal.
What was that?
Probably the cat. No animal.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Investigate spillage. I think the cat's beak got
The
covered.
fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh. I heard something.
See something right there.
I think it's coming from the piano.
Yeah. Traces animal.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it! It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
Door's jammed.
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go for it. See if you can get the door.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
Just be careful.
Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk that being small can actually have its advantages?
An eager police officer with a small build is worth twice as much as a big slacker. Good work, Officer Washington.
Thank you, sir. What was that?
No idea.
I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
In the closet. I feel like I'm stuck. Ah, here we go. That feels better.
There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Fuck. Blood loss. Bullet wound. Yep.
It's Washington. Do you read me?
Loud and clear.
Yes.
What is your status?
We've got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time to find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington,
Sir.
keep cool. I'm coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
This is our
Right now?
bastard.
Cool. Was that Tech 9? Yeah, Tech 9. Bitchin'. This thing shoot fast.
He took my fucking hand off. I'm gonna kill you for this.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns. Fuck! He got... Ah!
What is your
Stay calm.
status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
That was tense.
Where are you?
I need a breather.
Oh, Jesus. It's like you just got winged.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. It means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Stay here. At least for now. I should call him an ambulance or something. Or not. Good luck to you. I guess I'm done here.
Hey, Robo! Do the robot dance!
Watch and
Hell
learn,
yeah.
young man.
Hi, you rock, Robo!
What kind of robot could you be if you couldn't do the robot? Huh.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
By choice. Okay. I do think that some people say that. I just don't know how true it is. Hey, Pickles.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
God damn it.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Oh, Ben's shop.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Thank you.
All right.
You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Boondock Saints? Guy,
Okay.
gun, biblical
Start
title.
searching. Remember, the title has
Any of the
something
100
to do
movies.
with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh
No.
man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, do you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Okay. This one.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone
I think that's
deserves a second chance.
That's a reference to RoboCop 2, I think.
I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but That's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
This is referencing RoboCop, I think.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Did they not see this giant hunk of metal that just was already in
Do
here?
you need assistance?
Torch head! Let's show him! Kill that freak!
No Tech 9s here. Shame. Alright.
First, I hear a bunch of movie.
You.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
Alright, thanks.
Who's gonna pay for all this?
What was his actual name? I can't remember. Josh Pickles, okay. Sticky Pickles and Sweeties, Gone with the Spirit, Banjo Strikes Back, The Bad, the Fat, and the Dirty. I feel like this is a reference to Good, Bad, and Ugly. Alright, Pickles, where'd you go? recently opened.
You're all right.
Where'd you go, Pickles?
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
Pickles, don't do this to me.
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
That's not fair. That's really not fair. You're asking me to basically let you try to kill yourself. No, I'm not going to do that.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Get better. That wasn't a fair position to put me in. Damn it, Pickles, why'd you do that to me? What's going on here? Oh, right. This is that one thing that guy wanted me to do. Dickhead. Says a domestic terrorist here.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back
RoboCop.
to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Apartment 12. That's a tripwire. Disarm completed. Pizza. Post-it note. Storage bill. Cat food. Finish. Fishmonger statement. Doesn't exactly look like a domestic terrorist lives here. Data boards. Nothing suspicious. Okay. Secret panel. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, here we go. Rental invoice. Storage unit. Good. OCP training desk. Fake ID. New phone, who dis?
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a
Oh,
story
it's that
on
lady.
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume
You can
there is
explain the fake
more
ID.
if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Illegally obtained evidence is invalid.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is
Delta
a
City.
loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Incriminating documents. That's everything. Alright, let's get out of here. How I always get lost in a matter of steps just amazes me. Fine. Alright. Let's go play Storage Wars.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
I'll hold off on the bank heist over there.
I hate the day shift.
Hmm. Wasn't I here earlier? Yeah, what's his name? The Daniel. He's playing with a gun around here somewhere. Open sesame.
Man, it's RoboCop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
That sounds suspicious
Are you
when
lost,
you say nothing
officer?
suspicious.
I can show you the exit if you want. Just shut
Fuck
up and
off.
smile like the exemplary citizens
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
Maybe not enough seats, but plenty of body bags.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Let's get him, boys!
I hate the aim I try to pull one way and it keeps pulling me back the other. Like right down my fucking Open sesame. All right, I can bail. Pick up all these. Charge up. Cool. The suits are already here.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Get bent.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Payphone. One that works. It's a miracle in Detroit. Or at least this game. I don't know about real Detroit.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually
every time
matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Alright, I'll drop the box off, then I'll call it a day on the stream.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Hey, you.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Why do I have to do everything? Why can't I just give you the fucking box? Alright, whatever. I'm leaving. Alright. Thanks everyone for joining me. It's Chaos Hero. I'm signing off. Have a good night.